she was locked in.
You want to bring up the question if you have to?
No, I remember. So what I was talking about is, like, when a woman, like, okay, so, like, women tend to do this little battle thing, like, in between their head, like, if they should, like, overreach for their freedom or should they listen. Like, there's this thing that goes in, it's like, damn, like, I do want to go, but like he may be right. Like, there may be something that goes on. We've all had those like moments in life, like not even just in relationships, like with our parents. We want to go somewhere so bad, and our parents are like, no, you can't go, and you go, and shit happens. But you should have listened. But it's like it's a learning lesson thing. Like, you have to take the time to learn who's trying to be genuine and, you know, what you want to do at the same time. So if someone's genuinely trying to get you to like not do something and they're telling you it's not a good idea, it's a bad idea, whatever the case may be, then maybe in that moment you should take the time and actually listen. Because in the end you might find something out. And if it's a repeated pattern, sometimes people don't see their patterns. Sometimes people just keep going and keep going. But if you don't acknowledge it, from the time it starts up until whenever fuck it ends, then that's on you, on your side. Because at the end of the day, like, that person, obviously you can see is gonna keep doing the same thing. You're not saying nothing, it's a repeated cycle. So if you never said nothing in the beginning, they're gonna continue to do the same thing. You need to nip things in the butt when they come, right then and there. But after you nip it, don't talk about it again. Because if you're gonna keep making those same decisions, at that point I have nothing left for you to say. Like,
if you guys both keep on clashing heads, there's always a common ground. Like, a healthy relationship comes with a lot of communication and a lot of negotiation. You know what I mean? Like, if you are looking at things in a different perspective than your girl, like, you guys could both come to a certain common ground, whereas you guys both see eye to eye. You know what I mean? Like,
but
sometimes having repetitive issues about the same issues. You know what I mean? Like,
men think expressing their feelings is basic communication. That's where I think that's where that gets crossed in those moments.
Communicating your feelings isn't
like
basic communication.
So no. I said expressing your feeling.
Because that's
no.
It doesn't make sense if it's
No, if I ask you to communicate, I'm not asking you to overly express your feelings. Like, if I asked you like a simple question, right? Okay. And you feel like what I'm asking you, you feel intimidated by what I'm asking you, you feel bothered by what I'm just asking you, and you start to like overly like start saying these things, or like, oh well, when this happened, or when you did this, or when you did that. I just asked you a simple question. I didn't need you to do all the extra stuff. It was just a basic question though. Or it was just a basic answer, or my opinion. Why do you have to go over and beyond for what I'm just asking or what I just think?
Because now it's like you reaching for an argument.
And then you're looking for argument at that point. So if you say like, you don't get what you're trying to
do. So what the statement I'm hearing right now, just to clarify, you know what I'm saying? Just to make sure, because we don't even know if we halfway through, all the way through, I don't even, you feel me? We just gotta clear, we gotta check it. You know what I'm saying? We gotta lock back in, right? So, fuck, I mean, we the whole statement. I had a roll and then you.
I'm sorry, what are y'all even talking about?
I was about to take the hitter. I was about to Thank you. You got me back.
Yeah, communicate.
Men are the reason overall why there's communication issues in relationships.
Hold on.
This is like the verdict.
Hold on.
It seemed like it was a verdict.
Females do it.
Definitely seems like a verdict.
It definitely seemed like the verdict. Like,
well, I'm a girl. I'm talking about a man. You don't like men, do you?
No, that's not. Is that what we're talking about? Let's lock back in.
So when you say when you ask a basic question and then they explain this, that, and that, and it feels like they're overreaching and like they're reaching for an argument, isn't that just them communicating everything how they feel?
I feel like you can't bring up past issues continuously though.
I'm glad you did.
Whoa, women do that. That's my next question. Women do that. That shit stinging women. Because longer than niggas. When I said, well, a nigga will take a year or two max to get over some shit. Women, that shit till the grave.
Don't push everything off when we ask you who's wrong. We know you have attitude. You're like, oh, nothing. I feel fine. Cap. And then later, especially like you said in the argument, they'll come back up. Say you talked about something or something happened, and then y'all talked about it. Everything was good, and y'all overcame it, and everything's supposed to be green. Yeah. Then a month later, argument. Then they bring it up.
Here's the thing, all the time. Because I can speak on my half or my experiences. I I set boundaries all the time. If I tell you I don't like something, I don't like it. If I don't want you with that, I don't want you with her. There's no need to ask the whys, the hows, the who. I don't got time for that. I set a boundary and respect that. Same with how a guy can set a boundary, I'm gonna respect that. You know what I mean? Like, so if I address something and we got over it, right? I addressed the issue, we worked it through. Why is it happening again?
No, I'm not saying, I wasn't saying it's happening again.
No. That's why. No. That's why we repeat ourselves and we bring up past issues because we see a pattern. Something else happened along the lines of the past issue. So I can bring it up here. So it's like this reminds me of the time.
Yeah, every other pattern.
I'm talking about just any general disagreement or argument, not anything the same
No, well,
topic.
I mean, I don't do that. No, if it's just like
and on the other side, y'all saying that men don't base it on patterns? That they'll bring something up?
They probably do, but
The only reason why men are more logic with their anything, right? So if a man is going to bring up something from the past, it's most likely because something happened that triggered that exactly.
And that's how it is with women. That's literally my point. If I'm speaking on something that happened in the past, it's something that's along the lines.
We all do the same thing. We all do the same thing.
It's not a pattern though. I'm talking about when it has no correlation.
You'll say it's a man thing, no, it's a human thing.
It's all like, we're having an issue at hand and then I bring up something completely different.
Yeah, like.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Yeah, that's different. That's different. That has nothing to do.
You be arguing about not communication. I know she's like, yeah, but what about that bitch last week?
Yeah, but that's something for
your best friend.
I know we're
you remember that one time you didn't call me when I first woke up 7 months ago?
I know we're in the princess's kingdom, right? Right now we're here with all the nice women, right? But there's y'all are the 1%ers.
I am nice.
Y'all do understand? I'm saying if y'all are women, you know what I'm saying, that are looking down on how these men, there are women that are causing these men.
to speak for them. Cause
I can't
because most shit y'all came at us with is not something we do. But y'all was just
I'm saying, the element. They know positive qualities.
They want us to speak for all.
I can't speak for all kind.
Okay. So in y'all perspective, this is how men act.
Well, no. Okay.
I'm saying like.
So no.
You have a small. Bring it back, because you have a small 5. So like, that's not even a bitch.
Wait.
You don't have the perspective scope.
Okay.
That's small. You don't have a full understanding of men in general.
So wait.
If you only basing your views off these past.
You cannot tell me I don't have an understanding of men because I grew up in a housewoman. I watched my father. Listen, I feel like when it comes to men and women's connections with men, it starts with your relationship with your father, because that's the first man in any woman's life. I know I have an amazing father. His character is up to par. When my parents split, I've never seen that man bring women in the house, back to back. You know what I mean? He was never that type of guy. So he definitely raised me to have value as a woman. And that's why I move the way I move with men. That's why I don't just get with men, because I'm looking at it from the standpoint like, my father don't act that way. So why would I want a man that doesn't know? No, you know what I mean?
But a lot of women don't have that. And a lot of women are causing men pain because they don't have a good man in their life. That's real fact. A lot of men don't have good men in their life. A lot of women don't have good men in their life. I don't lie. It's a fact. Like bros,
just how some people act. Like, I'm a person who don't have a man in my life. I don't have a dad in my life or a stepfather in my life. I don't have no good nigga like maybe Ari does. But I don't act a certain type of way towards men just because of that.
Yeah.
But some people just act differently. That's not a woman thing. It's just like a.
It's a person thing. Like psychological.
But I
Some
bet your
people
mother
just
probably raised you the way, I bet your mother probably raised you in a way whereas you know your rights and your wrongs as a woman.
But even with that,
you had a mother that taught you how to be a woman of value. You know what I mean? Like my father just happens to be the man that raised me. You know what I mean? Like he was the man that raised me. I have my brothers in the house as well. I was the only girl in the house. So I know how princess treatment is. I'm the only girl.
But even without having no parents, like my mom, she had no parents. My mom's parents died when she was like 10 years old. So like she grew up like just with her grandmother in a foster home, getting adopted, going from like house to house, and more has to do with like your mental, like how you psychologically think when it comes to interacting with people, the connections that you've had with people, what interactions you have with adults and within yourself. So if you're already lost as a kid and you're not learning from the right people, you learn from connecting with different people. It doesn't have to just be your mom and your dad. Yes, that's the first starting, but it doesn't just have to be from them. You learn from everything and everyone around you.
That's why it's important to have.
You gotta have your own mind. You have to have your. That's why some people are called leaders.
So let me ask you. So let me. To these women, what do you mean? To these women that are watching, you know what I'm saying? Or anybody that you care about, honestly, do you have any advice for the women that don't have these leading women and men in their life?
Listen, I need to look for it in yourself. Like, you really need to look for it in yourself. Because there's certain things that you learn by yourself that you can't learn from nobody else. And that's just it. Like, I learned a lot from myself by being by myself, but also by being with other people. And you also have to have a certain level of self-conscious to check yourself when you're doing things you know you're not supposed to be doing. Like, not everybody has a person in their life that's like, okay, like, do this and this, I'm gonna raise you like this and this. You have to just do that by yourself.
Yeah.
I think it comes down to knowing your self-worth and your value, because a lot of women think that because so-and-so wants you or all these men want you the whole time, they're just trying to stick their dick in you, you're of worth. You know, that doesn't work that way. You know what I mean? Like,
Talk to y'all back home. Talk to y'all back home.
chill out.
That'd be the truth. That'd be the truth.
A lot of women, they don't know their self-worth and their value, so then when they see all these men trying to, you know, get her in the bedroom, she thinks that she's powerful. You know, and I'm not the one to slut shame. I'm not the one to shame someone for their own, you know, sexuals doing, like, that's your business. But it's like, I was raised differently, and I have my own moral code that I stand by and I stick by. And I don't think that that's finding value within yourself, because these men don't value you the way you think that they are. You know what I mean? So it's like, it really comes down to knowing your worth. And that starts within yourself. A lot of these girls don't take the time to really check themselves. You know what I mean? Like, and social media got a big impact on it.
Self-isolation is like the biggest thing for a woman, honestly. If you self-isolate, like, but when I mean by self-isolate, like, you have to actually take the time from like everybody, like including your own self-conscious. Just sit with yourself and really like look at yourself in the mirror. Some people don't like have parents or anything to teach them what self-love is, so you have to learn it within yourself, and it takes a little bit of time. You're gonna go through body dysphoria, you're gonna go through childhood trauma, you're gonna go through phases of identity crisis, like, and I'm one to talk because I know how that feels. I had my mother, but my mother was like mentally checked out, so it was just me, like, and it's always just been me and my mom forever. So like, me not having no family, most of my family died, just having my mom, I didn't know like what that really was. My mom didn't really teach me how to be a woman. She taught me certain parts, but she didn't teach me all. I had to learn within myself. I had to go through the phases of crying by myself, sitting there going through mental, you know, suicide, all those different things within myself, but it made me and it built me to get further where I am. I've met many different men in my life, but one person in my life I can say that I know is a higher power of what I look for in a man is my uncle. That's probably the only one man in my life that I can say. So when men come to the table and they be like, well, what could you bring? I know what I can bring to the table.
I really look up to somebody.
I look up to this man who I've never seen my uncle put his hands on no woman, cheat on no woman, scream at no woman. I've never even seen that man raise his voice at no woman. And he is like the perfect image. So like, you know, like he has his problems, all men have their problems. And that's what comes with a person, not just men. It comes with everybody. Everybody has their own.
I can add on to her after.
But like as a person, you have to just know like what you look for and what you want. But you can't be followed by what you see on social media. That is a fairy tale image. You have to know what's reality and what's just in your head, what you love the idea of. The idea of things could be what you want, but it's not what it is. You see all these people, oh yeah, together, look how these people crash out. Look how these people end up broke.
To India and dirt, like
these people.
Yes!
Yeah, no,
real people, yes!
Like it's a fake image. Like you see how this nigga, he just got a bitch pregnant and he was just wooed up with India in love. Maybe got a whole new baby.
I'm hearing? You're not giving? You're not giving?
I've never been a fan. I don't even follow them.
Behind the curtain, you don't know what's going on. I don't know why people idolize relationships like that because you don't even know what they got going on. They be fighting every day probably.
Your couple goals be your own relationship. Like, why are you looking up to another relationship?
Yeah, that's not
like girls emotionally, they got y'all lead with emotion, right? So don't y'all like isn't that what y'all chase y'all fantasies off of? That emotion be like, I wish I could get that made back with him.
No, that's cute. But like,
you can admire the relationship when you start idolizing the relationship. That's the problem. You can't idolize somebody if you don't know them. That's weird. Even if you do know them, that's weird.
Cause that's cute and all, whatever the case may be. But I'm sorry, I'm not letting no nigga run around making babies with another bitch and got me on social media making songs about me. Are you crazy? I don't give a fuck about how much money you got. Bitch, get the fuck out of my face. Are you crazy? Like, I know myself. She doesn't she's idolized by what she can't have, what the idea of a family, a superstar family is, and that's not it. People think they gotta be in a relationship because they got kids or whatever the case may be. No, you don't. You can have both parents and still be a happy family. Like there's nothing like that you can't do that's still not gonna bring you peace or bring you what you want at the end of the day. It just may not be that man, but you want it to be that man so bad for what? Like, I don't understand.
People be forgetting that these celebrities have to save face. They on the media. So why are they gonna bring their issues to the media? They're face. Like,
they're gonna show you the balloons and the bears. They're not gonna show you everything else.
No, literally.
So y'all saying like real shit. Like if you scooped you a good one, right? Scoop you a good blue check, like a good blue check that you like, you fuck with, he on the low, but he up enough to have that. He there. That's your little okay, right? You gonna stay off of social media. You're not gonna post with him. You're not gonna want to be TikTok couple.
They gonna post.
Y'all not gonna want to be TikTok couple.
Of course they gonna post.
Oh, yeah, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that.
Y'all not gonna jump into TikTok.
You're gonna post.
Y'all not gonna make this.
I don't post myself. What makes you think I'm gonna post my relationship? I don't got no post on Instagram.
No, not yourself. I mean, not the relationship. Just anything in general to your IG. He's talking about like having no medias.
Oh, I didn't talk about that. I was saying no. You can go there stretch though. But we can go there. But I'm talking about. But I'm saying, would you like jump into that trying to be celebrity like?
Oh no. I post myself. I'm a social media girl. I don't post my nigga on social media because that's
how like Tusi girl was. Like she was on us, she was chilling, and all of a sudden now y'all not gonna do that. Y'all not gonna jump in whenever you let you.
The nigga posted a Valentine's Day bouquet. No, his bitch is not on his page at all, and he's not even on her page at all. These motherfuckers got a baby live together. They're not on each other's page. I don't have one.
Little baby.
Cap. So little baby, not a movie star, not just rap.
I've seen him like this.
Hold on. One mic.
You with the bag, everything.
Okay,
you're not gonna let little baby cuff you?
What?
Of course she is. Little baby can't cuff.
Wait, repeat that again.
Little baby can't cuff.
Little baby can't cuff. Little baby can cuff. Okay. Hold up. Little baby can cuff, but I thought
Celebrity crush? No?
Listen, I like me some side baby and he be out the way.
Side baby?
Yeah.
So he out the way?
Side baby out the
way? He out the way?
Could he? Okay, he can cuff. So what was all those answers before then? That's
I don't have one.
Controversy, right? It's conflict. I thought we were talking about we don't jack celebrities. He's gonna post Jada Way though.
No, here's the thing though. I'm not the spotlight girl. I don't like attention. You would know that. You invited me to do another video, and I didn't go.
That part too.
Oh yeah, smash it back. Yeah, we know you didn't go. Yeah, we know you didn't.
Miss Bougie.
I told you. She's one of the duckers.
With the untouchables.
Yeah, like.
You with the untouchables.
Well, go ahead.
That's not the case. It's just I don't like attention girls. So like, even if let's say I was in a relationship with Sal Baby, I'm not gonna be comfortable with constantly being posted. You know what I mean? I like my privacy. That's really what it is.
Me, if you say like idolize couple or not idolize, but like look up to as like a couple that I like adore was probably like Tiana Taylor and like Herman. Like I like their type of love. Like honestly,
Iman Shumpert. I was like, dang, I don't even know Iman's name. Like he's not him. He's nowhere near him. You know, he's nowhere near him.
No, I didn't know his name for the longest. I don't really care about that. But like, but their relationship is like something I adore. Only because like Tiana Taylor's a really spiritual person, like within herself. Like she's more than just a woman. She's beyond that. Like she's a businesswoman. She's a family woman. She's a cook. She cleans. She does all that. She's
tapped in.
She's literally everything. She can sing. She can draw. She can dress. Like she is everything that like I adore as a woman, because like those are like parts of me. Those are talents of me. I know how to do those things as well. But that doesn't mean I want to be her. That doesn't mean I want her relationship. No, they go through their own little stuff, and that's them. But that's something that I adore because they're really connected. They don't need to post each other every day. You don't see their business really on social media at all. Like they keep that shit on the low. Like, and they have their little family. They have their issues. They keep collected. They build. They work with each other. They communicate. They put each other on social media and let people know at least this is still the love of my life at the end of the day. This is my person. I don't need you to post me every day now. But this is my love. Yeah,
So,
that's enough.
Let me ask you on this, since we're talking about social media and the waves. So, do y'all support the OnlyFans lifestyle? Not just the job, the lifestyle.
My man
Because girls equate it as soon as they put that in their bio. As soon as you put it in the bio, it's a world that they do. That's their lane. That's their lane. Their OnlyFans, they do they.
I don't even like sending nudes, so no. Like honestly, real
People,
shit.
they be capping on OnlyFans. They be posting cupcakes and them looking like they cooking with the apron.
Reputation that comes with now because of the way it's kind of being perceived in the media.
Come on now.
It don't matter what the fuck you're doing. She be baking cupcakes, making cookies.
Okay.
Because she got OnlyFans in the bio, that reputation of what the other girls are doing on there, so it just rub off on her. You know what I mean?
The same way y'all be like, oh, your friend's a hoe, so y'all all hoes. Bitch, no, I'm not. I'm not no hoe because she a hoe. That's her business. That is her business. That's what she do. I'm over here.
What do you mean by the
I'm just friends here.
So like what what do y'all
Fast life, quick money,
take
likes everywhere.
that's
like the I don't know. It seemed like the girls' version of trying to be a drug dealer or like just trying to get some be a low rapper.
I mean,
but it's not even like real rapper. Like they go hard with it. I'm porn star.
I don't care about that. As long as my nigga can fight, I don't care. As long as my nigga can fight.
How do we get to
the girls that are doing OnlyFans are making hella. Like as soon as they make an OnlyFans, they start posting their stuff. They making hella money. Not every single girl, but they be making hella bread. Like they be making
like a day.
Like I'm not a person to judge. If they want, that's the last time I work for them. That's the last time I work for them. Yeah. I'm not to judge. I'm not making.
So now, do you think that same woman in that lane should not have any issues with men regarding her in certain fashions?
Wait, what? If you're a nigga getting a relationship with her, you already know she does OnlyFans. You already know she does OnlyFans.
Right.
You can't expect her to change because she's already doing it.
And don't call her no whore because I get into an argument.
Yo, bro, what y'all getting into? I'm not sitting in the chair. Y'all sitting in the chair.
Yeah, you can't.
I'm not doing it. Y'all get somebody else to do it. I'm not doing it. I'm not covering the onlys. I don't need the onlys.
That's like stereotyping like men who like be in the streets. Like it's like the same thing. Like you have that reputation of yourself, but that doesn't mean that's who you are at the end of the day. That's just something that you do. It's something that you just do.
Social media, they throw out stigmas, mad stigmas.
Like it's just an image.
Yo, like the whole feeling. I get it. Listen, I can't be mad about like I can understand why people be like, yo, if a girl do OnlyFans, I ain't gonna lie, she showing everybody she don't really care about herself. She has to do better for herself. Yo, that is a fact, bro. Like, okay. Yo, if OnlyFans is your last resort.
Okay, so
Last resort. Let's get down to it. Is it their last resort? Last resort?
Listen. So you're saying that if a girl does OnlyFans, she doesn't care about herself?
Huh?
You're saying if a girl does OnlyFans, she don't care about
You
herself?
extremed it. He
No.
said that he said she gotta do better. He said she gotta do better.
Talk about herself. Okay, so hold on.
At the end of the day, that shit.
Please.
They not doing that shit for the bitch.
They get money off of niggas for the
Say them.
They get money off of niggas. It be the same niggas that are paying for that shit. It be the same niggas that are paying for that shit that be judging bitches.
No.
So wait,
I'm telling you,
Shit, I don't pay. I'm here to judge.
Yo,
I don't pay. I'm here to judge.
So like I said, so if you sell drugs, you're a criminal.
I told you that now it doesn't work out.
Yes, it does. Yes,
Well, you are a criminal.
How?
Wait, simple. What are we talking? You are a criminal. You bring everybody that drug dealers knows they're a criminal. They just do. That's not the truth. If I break into a house,
Because
they know the criminals. You know
No. Technically, selling weed isn't against the law. Technically,
what?
it's not.
I said
distribution of drugs.
You're not. No. You are allowed to say Massachusetts. You are allowed to have marijuana, not over an ounce. So if I have an ounce on
You're
me,
allowed to have an ounce, not have an ounce and sell the ounce. You can't sell.
No one said I couldn't sell it. Who said I couldn't sell it?
The law.
No, technically no.
Whoa, this is crazy.
yo, bro, I just
Google. I just want to know.
One mic. Back to OnlyFans. I just want to know. I just want to know if it's okay for a girl to do OnlyFans and y'all have standards of a man and he can't sell drugs or kill niggas. I want to know if it's okay. It's not okay.
That's why I said it equivalates what you mean because
if
there's
you're
nothing.
still wrong though.
There's no how because there's nothing wrong.
Because
with
we agree with you. You said if he sells drugs, he's a criminal.
So that's
Yes,
like,
they know he'd be a criminal.
No.
But what y'all trying to say is she hop on OnlyFans, she a thought.
No. She's not a bad. She's because she's not. That doesn't make you a bad person just because you sell drugs. Like that's
Okay.
like that.
Nah, but like you are. Okay.
We're not saying. Hold on. We're talking about stereotypes. We're talking about the stereotype.
Men who sell drugs are just criminals. That's not really a criminal thing. That's like they made that something that's criminal.
Okay, so she's on there selling her body for $10, $15. She sells value herself, and she herself wasn't. She's
That doesn't mean she doesn't know her self-value. That doesn't mean she doesn't know her self-worth. Some people have to do what they have to do to make their money at the end of the day. People sell drugs to make their money at the end of the day. People smoke crack to feel better about themselves. The fuck? Like, that's what they gotta do to make
I
it every
can't say
day.
that last resort. Most people that start the OnlyFans is not last resort. They started because they want to start. In the self, the self value, yeah, but the self worth.
But so what? Like, what if she wants to start OnlyFans? What if I decide tomorrow I'm gonna start OnlyFans? I'm gonna
What if I just started? What if I just yo?
No,
I'm not discriminating. I'm not being
You can. Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you. Listen, I understand where everyone's coming from. Like, you know, I wouldn't call a girl that's doing OnlyFans a thought or a whore. But it's just a label that automatically gets attached to them. You know what I mean? Like, a girl could be on OnlyFans, you know, posting her body count be 0.
Mm-hmm.
She's still a whore?
It can be.
Okay.
Okay. In that scenario, no. But 9.9 times out of 10.
That's not the case at all.
Yeah, I was that's very, very specific.
I'm just saying, you know, like, it really comes down to the label that's attached. But, I'm not gonna say y'all, but when I do say y'all, I mean men as a whole.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Y'all not the ones to judge. Y'all lust is out of fucking control.
Oh, it is.
The lust is out of fucking
No,
control.
niggas should not be buying that.
The only reason why bitches is
Yeah,
putting
niggas
their
should not
bodies
be.
out there is because they know they could get money off of these men that's
Yeah, that's sad.
lustful.
And
You know what I mean?
hold
Like,
on. So hold up. The concept that if you have an OnlyFans, you're a hoe is out of the picture.
Yeah.
That's not nobody here thinks that. But the question is about the question. It's not.
I don't think that clip for him. He said no.
It's not equal. Okay.
it's a girl.
5 people here don't
who's
think that.
gonna find a
It's not
man
completely
that's
equal.
gonna want
The
her.
percentages is not 100%. All right.
Okay.
It doesn't cross. It's not equal.
Okay.
It's not equal.
It's gonna-
But devaluing yourself can and most likely will come with the lifestyle of being an OnlyFans girl.
Okay, what is devaluing yourself as
Living,
a woman?
you wake. She still has to wake up in the mirror, go get her DoorDash food that she picks up, and she's selling pussy. She's posting pussy for the day. Like that's all she's doing. She's texting niggas, chilling, go to girls, smoke, go outside, buy some shit, go back, post
That's
pussy.
why, bro.
That's her life.
That's why, bro.
Go out, it goes back to
pussy.
pussy. It goes back in the circle of their day. It goes back to posting pussy. You feel me?
I know what you mean. Here's the thing. I support sex workers. It's whatever they do is their business. I don't got nothing to do with that. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna look down on another girl for how she's getting her money. If that's what she chooses to do, that's what she chooses to do. But I get what you're trying to get at. You're talking about, is she gonna be able to find is a high standard man gonna wanna be with her?
Yeah.
That's technically what you're asking, right?
Not directly. I was just asking more on the mindset and how you guys felt about that.
Okay,
I don't feel like
personally, I
Well, you can
don't
connect
mind. I don't mind. If that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. And I don't look down on them. I don't think that they're devaluing themselves. If that's the case, I know a lot of men of worth and high standards, they're not gonna go for it. You know what I mean? If a man's making 6 figures, running a business, living in a condo, got his shit figured out, 9 times out of 10 he's looking for another girl that's on some boss shit too.
Mm-hmm.
And if she's not on the
if you
boss
do
shit,
OnlyFans, you could still be on boss shit doing.
okay, but I'm not. But my
just
point
making
is,
6 figures.
okay, and I'm not against that.
Yeah.
I'm not, okay, that's cool.
True.
But they're also gonna be looking for a girl that is a little bit more reserved. You know what I mean?
Okay,
but
but that's that. No, but
also,
a high standard man can come into a bitch doing OnlyFans and still want to fuck with her.
And my point is that
There's no
Okay, but it's more like for me though. Look at you.
Okay, do y'all want a wife or OnlyFans girl? No.
Hell no.
What do you mean?
I'm the number 1. I'm number 1, 2, and 3.
But honestly, even high standard men, they have things about them behind closed doors that people don't know about. People, all these rich white men, right? All these motherfuckers do coke. These motherfuckers is crackheads.
Talk that shit.
They do coke and shit like that, and they got these women out here sitting there making an image just for them, and while they're doing them dirty in the back seat, and that shit is terrible. And a lot of these people, they don't understand that at the end of the day, it doesn't matter.
Image.
Yeah, it's people put in that image every day. You never know. So regardless if she's making an OnlyFans or not, it's still an image. I'm making it for money. At the end of the day, I'm not getting touched.
I get that part, but my question
I'm not
was,
getting touched by nobody. I'm posting a picture. You post pictures with your shirt off. Oh, are you on OnlyFans now? You post pictures with your shirt off all over Instagram.
Are we posting on OnlyFans?
But you just because you're not getting it for money doesn't mean anything.
I'm not See, stuff like that, like cat OnlyFans, that's all cool. But my question was, with the actual OnlyFans, if she's on there having sex, showing pictures of her body and all that, does she truly value herself if she's doing it, especially for $10 to $15?
If she's
Does she truly value herself? And does she have morals? And does she have morals?
So if you're selling your content, personally,
That's her.
Okay, let's go down the line.
Yeah, if you're selling really good content for $10, $15, you're not knowing the value of your content. I don't think that's not the value of yourself. No, you know the value of yourself, but you're not selling it for as much more as you know you can at the end of the day. So you're not valuing yourself even more like you should when you're doing this, because people have sex with just their partners on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
They have sex with their boyfriends, their husbands. People have their own poly, threesomes, orgasms, whatever the fuck you want to do. But at the end of the day, if you know it's high quality content, put that shit up. Some people only know OnlyFans for just what it is. They just starting it. So now they're like, I'm playing with it, boom, boom, boom. Now most people, they sell their OnlyFans for $20, $40, $50, $60 for each video. There's
they do be bugging on me. I'm not gonna lie.
That's still high up. I paid $50. You rather pay $10 than $50 to see some content. Nigga, I ain't paying you $50 for some shit I can go on YouTube and search up. What the fuck? But if it's $10, it's it's $10.
That's the whole point.
Nobody's supposed to
Yeah, but
It's not supposed to be like that.
I look like I've been
You wouldn't even pay $50 though.
So you think they still value themselves at the end of the day? Because even after all that, they're still setting it up and they're still only set up whatever price it is to buy this shit so they can do whatever on there.
Well, sometimes you gotta think about it not methodically, right? Say you do 10 videos a day and you're selling them for $10, $15, and depending on how much of your platform is, how many people you have, you could be making over 2 bands in 2 days or a day.
See, but we're talking about numbers, we're talking about days and how fast you're making the money. But I'm talking about the value and the moral standpoint behind it. Fuck all
for herself or
yes,
for her content?
For herself. Forget the content, because if you really value yourself, you really have true morals. That's like selling your soul, selling your body for money. Even if you're tough down, you really need money. There's a lot of other shit you can try to do. You ain't said no applications.
I don't know. Like she said, I don't. It's just fast money for them. The same way niggas be in the streets, it's fast money. That's what they want to do. That's what you're gonna do. Okay, cool. I
I know. That's funny, but I have a job though. I have a job, and I still do what I gotta do. I still have other sources of income that are legally behind me at the end of the day. So if you don't have nothing to back you up at the end of the day, then that's where I feel like you have no morals in yourself. If the only thing you're doing is OnlyFans, that's just it. There's no other platform.
There's a decent amount of people.
Yeah.
I got a question for you next after you go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say there's a decent amount of people like that because she said people only making 6 figures.
Yeah, you can though, but like some people like they make 6 figures, but they also have a platform for themselves on Instagram. Yeah, I'm not
on the I'm
So basically, she said they don't value themselves.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. But it's like,
you're right, like you're not saying about
nicely not saying it.
It was just so they get a clear answer.
No, okay. I just have a different way of going about things. That's really what it is. If these girls want to do that for 6 figures, that's cool. But I'm not about to sell my pussy for 6 figures, bitch. There's another way to touch 6 figures.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Preach to the choir.
You know what I mean? Like,
preach to the choir.
Yo, respectfully, if I gotta be a housewife and a nigga's bringing in 6 figures, I do that instead of making my own 6 figures off my pussy. You know what I mean? But it's like it comes down to.
She can't agree. You don't agree. Y'all was agreeing. That didn't move you. That didn't move you. That didn't move you at all.
Either, but I'm not gonna go as low as
I wouldn't.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like I don't see myself.
Not because she said Lord, I see what you're trying to do.
No, I'm just do it.
I want to ask you. You know what I'm about to ask. Why you jumping?
Listen, I never see myself being a housewife. Respectfully, I want to make my own. I'm my own person. I'm always, if I'm working with a guy, I'm just as financially stable. You know what I mean? Like, I'm that type of girl. But I'm just saying, if it really comes down to me having to sell my pussy, I'm not doing it. I will be a housewife if needed. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm trying to get at. But
so
it's like, I don't know.
So y'all turning your IGs off?
But honestly,
y'all turning your IGs off?
No.
Are y'all turning your IGs off for a good, loyal man?
The perfect relationship.
He has 6 figures plus.
I have.
All the facial features from the head to the toe. Are you getting off the internet and just locking in the wilderness with your man?
I turned social media off my DMs. I've done that.
I've gone ghost for a whole year. I've gone ghost for a whole year.
Number 3, because y'all two are paired up, 2 peas in the pod. Number 3,
social media girl.
Miss Social Media, Miss. Honestly, the OnlyFans is good, Miss. I hear it. What is your take? What's your hot take?
On the social media thing or the OnlyFans thing?
Both. Yeah. Shit, get your time because you didn't have social media first. Let's get because we still here right now.
Social media thing. Personally, like I want to be an IG model. I like being on Instagram. I know y'all may not like being seen. I like to be seen. I'm a bad bitch. I like to be seen. So I like to post on Instagram. Like,
different perspective.
And personally, if a nigga came up to me, I don't care how much money a nigga got. He told me, I want you to put the things you're doing, posting yourself because like I'm not going for it.
So let me ask you a question. You could be all of your takes, but how do you feel about men caring about women posting thirst traps and booty pics?
But why?
What? Let me ask the question.
Why are y'all posting that?
How do you feel about?
Why are you posting that?
Wait.
It's a you can flip. It's not. It's for your friend. Pause. It's for you and your friends.
Oh my God. Yo, bro.
Answer the question. Let me talk. Let me say what I got to say. You answer the question. Ask the question.
Do you care about men's standards on looking at women weirdly for posting their bodies and shit while they're cuffed with a man that they say they're supposed to be so locked in with?
So like other men or the nigga I'm with?
You're posting on IG your butt is not for your man. Is it for your man or is it for you or is it for not the people looking but it's for the likes but it's not for the likes? Yeah. What are you posting that booty for when you're cuffed? Let's talk about it.
Hey man.
Not just you. Let's talk about
Hey man.
The booty got seen. Got to get seen, right? That's the story. Is that the story?
The thing is, I feel like it don't really got to get seen like that, but it's like think about someone like me. I'm okay with posting a picture online, like with lingerie on or something like that on my like page, just because I want to be a model. That don't have nothing to do with my nigga though, because he knows I'm locked in with him, and I'm locked in with him. You don't got to worry about no other nigga talking to me. Niggas be talking off my shit, talking to me like I'm not speaking to you because I know I got a man. It's just a matter of how you carry yourself. But if you're posting that shit, hoping niggas will slide up and stuff like that, then why you got a man?
So you're posting it for the booty to be seen but not liked by men?
No, just like it can be like see, it doesn't matter. But as long as you like are holding yourself knowing I got a nigga, like I'm just posting this just for my gram. Like why does it? Because I only post shit just for my Instagram, not for people on my Instagram.
So this is why social media is fucked up.
It's a content thing. It's a content.
So girls are capping on IG. Is this what I'm hearing? Young girls are capping. They're posting good booty flicks and saying, "Oh, I would never let my booty seen." They're posting booty and saying, "Oh my God, don't look at my booty." That's what I'm hearing. Don't touch. Hold the pin like this, but saying don't touch. I'm done. I'm started. I'm teed. Oh no, boy. I'm teed up. That's not for you, boys. It's not for you. I'm listening. I'm asking a question.
It's a problem when you start posting for other people. When you specifically start posting for niggas to swipe on your shit and you know you have a nigga, that's
right.
I wouldn't be single though.
What if I'm single?
If you're single, you want to swipe. What's wrong with that?
No.
I want people to swipe up.
Why do we all have Instagram? Why do we all have Instagram?
We're getting don't make it wide. We talking about booty pics. We talking about this content.
Why are you trying to expand?
You talking right here. You're top and you're dropping booty. That's what
It goes to that. It goes right to that. We all have Instagram. We all have social media. Why? To post. To post content, to do anything at the end of the day.
Booty. We're talking about booty.
No, we're talking about
booty.
No.
I'm talking about booty. I don't know where you're talking about. The question was about booty. We're talking about booty.
I'm talking about that in the third shot.
It's a question.
It's getting hot in here.
I'm a grown man. You're not gonna throw mama at me. Again, I'm a motherfucking show.
Listen, that window open. It's hot as hell in here.
When you're posting,
Yeah,
like
somebody open it, please. It's hot.
Body pics or whatever the case may be, like you're not posting it for like people, like you're not posting it directly just for people like on social media. You're posting it more for yourself, for your content, for it to build your page, to build your profile. That's what you want.
What about just like your story though, like a thirst shot? Not so much post, but you talking about thirst traps or girls just twerking.
I feel like anything that feels good.
And they try to be like,
I feel like honestly,
yeah.
That way they say, that's what most of the time they say it's for my friends.
The truth isn't always just for me, bro. It's because it makes me feel good twerking in a nigga's face saying they can't get it. That's what it feel good. Or does it feel good?
The attention aspect?
No.
Bro, I'm getting the attention. I'm twerking. I know I look good. Y'all can't touch this.
Oh wait, hold on. Listen, I'm a.
Is it not that aspect? The aspect of showing but not touching?
Yeah, I'm like it's more so like.
So the word's that.
So what about Twitter and Tumblr?
Engagement, my Twitter followers, it's pretty high. You know what I mean? So when I do post something, like you see like a little lingerie pic, a pink lingerie pic or something like that, my Twitter followers are girls. You know what I mean? And there's probably a few guys, but majority of the time it's for the girls because I have like a girly feed. So sometimes it be for the aesthetic. It don't be because we're trying to, like hypersexualize ourselves for men. You know what I mean? Like little things like that. But if a guy's trying to get into the picture with a girl, like he knew what it was from the jump.
Okay.
I have a question for y'all though.
What's up?
So
I'm here.
since we're on the topic of, like OnlyFans and following girls that thirst post, y'all been in a relationship before, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if y'all's girlfriends are like, listen, I don't like y'all following all these OnlyFans girls, I want you to unfollow them. Is that insecurity or her, it's a respect thing?
Both. It's both.
Okay.
Both.
Okay. See, I think it's
Because what do you actually get about doing these OnlyFans? Both.
You don't know.
Both.
I really don't see the respect
both.
factor.
I
really don't
think
see the
it's a respect thing.
factor.
I think it's more like a respect thing. Because listen, like I said, the lust is out of control. I think I probably just have a different way of thinking about things. I'm very blunt, and like I said, I'm very firm with my boundaries, and I have a standard that I live by. I'm not the type of girl to leave myself out there, and I don't mind girls that do. You know what I mean? Like that's a them thing. I don't shame nobody. But it's like, if I tell you I don't want you following these girls playing with their pussies or posting all these thirst traps, it comes out of respect because in 9 times out of 10, it's a lust thing. Y'all following them out of lust. You know what I mean? Like it don't matter if you don't, you know what I mean? Like, and I think when you're in a relationship with a girl, that lust gotta go. That lust is out the door. I don't care.
So y'all unfollowing niggas if he cuff you?
I was about to say, so what if you flip it around?
And he's insecure.
A guy posting that roots out of insecurity. If you're mad about a guy, if you're mad about a guy that's posting regular pictures, no. If you're mad at a guy that's posting regular pictures of himself,
Don't be mad about the niggas that want to text you. Niggas mad about Chris Brown. Niggas is mad about you following Chris Brown in his comments 3 years ago, but you still liking, you re-liking, reposting.
Okay,
see, hold on.
That's different though. Even with celebrities, thirst traps, you know what I mean? Like, we're talking about girls that are posting their
I'm not talking about.
For your guys' lust. They post because of y'all's lust. You know what I mean? Like,
last question. Let me ask you
what do you mean? They rappers.
I'm liking a post for you as a post $1.
I have a question for y'all. So, what's the difference between a girl posting a picture in a bikini picture versus a nigga posting a shirtless picture and you liking it and your nigga liking the bikini picture?
There's nothing.
No, but if a man gives a fuck about you liking that picture with his drip dick dripping down,
yeah, then I respect that.
But like, so I just don't understand where like the respecting is stemming from. Social media is a facade. Social media not
exactly.
So for me to like, hold on, listen, think about it. Hear me out. So social media is a facade to me. It's fake. So if you, as a man, you're going just to like a random picture of a girl like just sitting there in a bikini, how does that necessarily make you upset? Because it's just
no, I'm not saying it's gonna make me. I'm not saying it's gonna make me upset. Like if you're liking a girl in a swimsuit, nigga, I don't give no fuck. I mean, niggas outside with no shirts on all day, labradoodle and all. But like, I'm not like concerned about him though.
I ain't even there. That was crazy.
I never heard that.
I'm not concerned about that nigga though. Like pictures are pictures, honestly. As long as nobody's touching you, sucking you, whatever the case may be, then I'm good. Like there's no problem. But if you're coming to me saying that you don't like the simple fact that I'm liking these men post regular ass posts, all right, whatever. Okay, it won't happen again. It's that simple. It's really that simple. It don't be that serious. It don't be that deep. Because honestly, I really need to go back and forth with them.
Personally, me, I'm
just that
not.
name or anybody?
I'm talking about like girls that are literally like thirst posting, like thirst trapping posting. For your guys' lust. Like that's literally like their main agenda. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna get them going. You know what I mean? Like if you're following bitches that are just like shaking their ass and you're just like, you know, constantly on their feed watching that shit, get them the fuck gone. Cause why are you lusting over another girl when you're with a girl?
I mean, you're bad at that.
You know what I mean? Like you shouldn't be lusting over other females when you have a female. That's what it really comes down to. That's why I think it's a respect thing. It's not an insecurity thing. I don't give a fuck about a girl posting a bikini pic. What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Because you said you don't give a fuck about the bikini pic, but then you just talk about the girl shaking her ass. Like, where's the line of like what shit you do care about, and what shit you don't care about?
No, because like, what do you mean? What is this? There's a lot of girls that post bikini pictures or lingerie pictures promoting, for instance, like Fenty and Savage. You know what I mean? I don't care about that. You know, because it's not like that's their main intent. I'm talking about girls that the whole account is towards sexualizing themselves and promoting their OnlyFans and shaking their ass on the timeline. Like, why are they there? You know what I mean? Like, I think that's when it just crosses a little bit towards like the disrespect thing. Because it's like, you got a girlfriend, bro. Like, you shouldn't. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just have a different point of view on things.
Regular pictures are just pictures.
I'm heavy on character and morals.
As long as you know what's up, like regardless of like, it's just social media. It's like I'm posting too. There's gonna be niggas who are in my DM who are commenting under my. I can't control them. I can't do anything about that. What you want me to do? Don't post this because my boyfriend doesn't. Nigga, no, they're grown. They gonna post whatever they want to post. At the end of the day, a nigga gonna slide up. You know it. Yeah, literally. So if you can't handle a bad bitch, don't get one. At the end of the day, because there's gonna be niggas who are gonna slide up on my story, tell me I look good, say I want to take you on a date. Nope, I got a man. Thank you. Have a nice day. That's all. That's how simple it is. And if your bitch can't do that, kick rocks. Cause like what are you here for? There's another bitch in the door. Because one man's trash is another man's treasure. At the end of the day, like it don't matter. People come and go at the end of the day. Like
so because we're living in a society that's been so based off internet culture. Are you believing that Instagram and all that clashing on Justin LeBoy is the real reason that men and women can't function in 2023?
I don't even know who or what the fuck.
I think it's too deep into it, bro.
I feel like social media definitely changes people.
Kevin, you said Kevin LeBoy.
Justin LeBoy, he's one of those pages that talk shit, put up quotes.
You see how lost I am right now?
Like because it's social media. I say for example, like you guys know how like shit like you guys know how like shit like the 50-50 debate.
Yeah.
Huh?
There's like, you know,
yeah.
like there's some bitches that are like, okay, I'm not going 50-50 with a nigga, and that's okay. But there's also bitches that are like, oh, I'm okay with going 50-50 with a nigga. But then on social media, they try to make you feel bad for feeling one type of way or the other, and people just let social media like dictate what they do. You know what I'm saying? So like pages like that, they definitely do play a big role on how people act in relationships. But that's like you can't let that shit control you because all that shit is fake. Because people can go online talking about oh, I would never pay for this for a nigga, Mind you, they're tricking a nigga out. Like,
no bullshit. And that no real shit for real.
I think people just be lying on
Shorty definitely be tricking.
That's real shit.
Bitch really love it.
Social media, bro. Social media be
true.
getting to their members.
It really gets
No, not just females, all of us.
My point of view on things don't align with other people's point of views. Because I'm not heavy on the social media. So if I see some shit out of line, like you following these girls that are literally trying to you know, have you lust over them, of course I'm gonna feel some type of way because I don't be on the media, you know what I mean? Like, so for another girl that's probably heavy into the media, they probably won't bat an eye.
Because if I was out there posting,
but you know what I mean? So it's like, it just depends. It's really never that serious.
So as a social media girl,
so your character,
if you're a nigga liking ass, but you're liking.
But the thing is,
it's all good, right?
It's just social media. Like I don't, because at the end of the day, he knows what he got. And I'm not like, I just don't think it's that deep personally. I am secure in myself enough to know that it's not.
That's like going on in public and myself too.
But I just think it's a little bit disrespectful. That's all.
That's like being on
my respect code is just a little bit different, which is cool.
So do you think it's disrespectful if he posted a picture with his shirt off while y'all hook up?
No, I don't think it is either. I'm gonna post a bikini pic. What the fuck? Like,
I was making sure.
Like, listen, I'm fine. I look good.
I mean, like, especially if you're in a healthy relationship and you can trust the person, that's cool. But it's like I said, I'm just not good. I'm not cool with the lust. Like, you know what I mean? If you know what you have, there's no need for you to have to also have that as well. You know what I mean? Like. It's just a little. I agree.
But that's definitely.
But it's get rid of lust.
But it's like that's like watching. That's like watching.
I'm a girl, right? I'm a girl. I'm with a nigga. If I see let's for example, Lil Baby. I'll see him scream like, oh, he look good. I'll see a nigga. I'll be like, oh, he look good. But I just move on. I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, like wow.
Yeah.
Like I won't just be stuck on that. But I feel like as a nigga, like niggas have that capability.
Okay, but you're not looking at Lil Baby's posts to get off on. A lot of these niggas. I'm telling you, a lot of these niggas be following these bitches to get off on. Maybe there's a picture.
On social media, I never dealt with a nigga that looks at other bitches to get off.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that it's a general thing. It's a case.
I'm saying it's the singularity.
I'm trying to think like. I mean like.
No. Because niggas
will follow. I'm gonna be honest. Can I say something?
Can
I say something? I'm gonna be honest. Like I know men have a lot of the women's mindset fucked up in a social media sense, but a lot of women have a based knowledge on how they should act around men or what men's problem is based off of social media. Like
no, that's not true. That's not true. I talk based off experience. I'm not talking about social media. I don't give a fuck about social media. At the end of the day, I'm a real woman. I done been through real shit. I done been through the trilogy.
You want the problem. What I'm saying is that the internet focuses on the negative part of men so much that they're only really talking about 10% of and blow that shit up.
Oh yeah. No, you asked me questions about.
There's more niggas that are like real niggas.
No, I never said. I never
bitch
said
nigga, weird nigga. Yeah, like it's more like they might be broke, they might not be out here trying to cuff right now, but they definitely out here. Like
but he was saying like more oftentimes than not, majority of the time, it's highlighting men, not women.
No, yeah, there's definitely like a men ain't shit check going on with women. I'm not gonna lie about
that shit.
But there's also DTP. DTP was the longest transition ever.
Will stay.
Yeah, but like that's another thing too. I never understood this. Why girls get tight when they say DTB, but then y'all just go around saying men ain't shit all day every day.
No, because y'all started it. Y'all started it. Yeah, no, y'all did start.
No, A Boogie started it. Let's get it.
Which is a man.
Y'all was definitely jacking men ain't shit before A Boogie.
But it wasn't.
I'm about to say
that came out of the song that been a thing.
No, not
men ain't shit was happening.
Shit like 7th grade.
No, men ain't shit was happening before time.
We're not
before
talking
we was
about
alive, there was
little girls and little boys. We're not talking about that. What were we talking about?
What are we talking about?
We talking about our generation right here.
All right, so 90% is little boys, little girls. No. Men said they're not here. I don't know what we're talking about.
No shit.
Yeah.
So listen, right?
I can talk to some girl, she be mad, I'll go to sleep with her on the phone.
You're talking to little ass girls. I don't know where the fuck you keep seeing these girls girls, but like
But these girls be 27.
They're everywhere. They're everywhere.
The same way you're talking about a certain amount, the same way we're talking about a certain amount. We're talking about based on experience. We're not talking about just social media and what we see on social media. No, what I know is the men I've been with, come in contact with, had situationships with, whatever you want to call it, have had these problems, have had these issues. These are things that they went through, gone through. Like, I've seen a lot. Not all men are the same, and I would never say that because they're not. I've met some good men, and I've met some very shitty ass men. At the end of the day, though, men have one thing in common. Y'all are emotionally disconnected, and that's just that.
Y'all is fucking.
How did you just?
I'm very connected. Like, I'm right here with you.
I'm connected.
I'm here as.
No.
That's the thing. That's
When it
really
comes
the thing.
to the end of a
Because women
relationship,
don't
when it
understand
comes to,
that it's like y'all talking. You talking about a 5% or 2.
Not
Like, you're not even talking about the 10 or the 11.
And a lot of times too,
That's less
a lot of
than
times too,
something
y'all
real.
think we're disconnected, but we're not. That's just us connected. Y'all don't want us to be connected like how y'all connected.
We're just
we're
how y'all show.
Him showing different.
You think I want you to be like me when it comes to emotional like communication? No, I don't want you to be like me. What
More
I
like
want
you.
No. What I want you to just do is just fucking explain to me in a proper way without like, oh, never mind, or forget it, or da 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 da.
So, I mean, what if a man's never done that for you? Like, done the right thing? Like, a man's never done the right thing in front of y'all? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's men that handle shit right. Like, y'all don't have men that handle shit right. That's not I know me, personally, I'm a nigga that handles shit. Like, that shit don't go.
You want to control. You as a man, you want to handle things as a man.
But y'all don't do it all the time. Because when it comes down to it, for real, if a woman comes up to you and she's keeping it above being, you're gonna be surprised. You're gonna be like, oh, what? Like, this is how shorty's acting? The same way when a nigga come up and I'm telling you, I know you just wanna fuck. You're like, I mean, no. You just wanna fuck, so just say that. Don't.
And then what? And then when I say that, if I say I do wanna fuck, that's respect. Even if it's what you wanna fuck.
Man, I don't feel like it's like, oh, have some respect. It's just like, don't try to come to me like I'm stupid, I'm some little ass girl. Come to me for real. If you wanna fuck, just say that. I don't wanna fuck.
Alright, so I'm gonna go to every girl.
Just say that.
I'm gonna go to every girl I see. I'm gonna go, I wanna fuck.
No, because if you link with me. No, like if you link with me, like, and you're talking about something, I just want to match, okay? And all reality, nigga, I'm not stupid. It's about 10, 11 o'clock. You're trying to fuck.
3 o'clock.
Like, literally, like, be for real.
And then hold on. Pause. The next slide. This is a perfect situation for you to get slammed, right? And then you say, pull up, or we're just gonna chill. Yeah. Why would you invite a man into a perfect situation for that?
Why do you guys think like that? How do you know I just don't want to actually smoke and chill with you? Exactly. Why do you guys think like that?
I'm subject before questions.
You flipping it. Why do you think like that?
I hate that shit.
Y'all did that to yourself. I just want to know why, because y'all created the stigma.
No, we did.
Yes, y'all did.
Pause. Give her a second.
Yeah.
Finish your.
They know each other.
Finish your piece.
They're Yubo friends.
Yubo friends.
Okay, listen. Listen,
Alright,
right? Y'all created this thing, right? And y'all have a pattern. It's on men who do it, right? After a certain time on that clock, oh, time to get some ass. You're gonna booty call a bitch. You're not calling just to hang out with me, and I know that. Why? Because you're going past a certain time. Nigga, I'm in my bed. What are you calling me for?
So,
you're trying to call me to fuck. I don't want to fuck.
All that is right.
What is she avoiding?
After you know all that, you go through your thought process. You know exactly what's happening. It's
What type of man
2:30.
he is?
Then why do you? Yeah, I'll come over. We can come chill.
Yeah,
but we're just gonna chill.
You
That was the question.
You know what? Because I'm a tricker, dumbass. That's what the fuck you get.
So you
That's
was
what
wrong.
that's what we
So
do.
you was wrong. Oh my God! You never get it on. It's time.
Mentally not
I'm gonna play you.
Mentally not okay. Mentally not okay. Mentally not okay. So you get it, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. That's mentally not okay. Number one. That's mentally not okay. Number two. Stop. You had your time to shine. You stood up. Sat down. Stood up. Sat down. She wanna. Exactly.
You're trying to hang out with me to get some pussy. Now I'm about to trick your dumbass. Now you're gonna come here, not get no pussy, and go home with blue balls. Now that's what you do.
So what you do? You don't got nothing to do. Like, you don't got nothing to do with your time.
taking me out for dinner. I had niggas, like sweet talk me.
Mm-hmm.
Why the fuck is you trying to waste my time with a fake little relationship that you're trying to get at, right? For some pussy. Because I'm not done. Because I swear, literally, the last week I dealt with this. The week before, I had a nigga in my DM sitting in there trying to, sweet talk me. I didn't respond. I don't touch my DMs. So this nigga goes, "I'll eat your ass." Like, okay, thanks for letting me know what the deal was. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of guys put on the whole good guy act, and then they think that because they could get you out for dinner, they're able to get you out your panties. Little things like that. Like,
why are you wasting time on this?
No, because
like, this is a waste of your time.
No, listen, I don't waste my time. I know what it is. This is how I like to
You're a cat.
No, I don't waste my time. No, because I've done that before to prove a point.
She's like, ha ha, I got you.
Yeah, you waste your time. You've done that before.
Wasted her own time too. The truth's on everybody.
But when it comes to like a genuine, it's like y'all get here doing that time. No, for real.
I don't know. There's a lot of girls that will probably just hook up. You gotta find
I'm like,
don't do that shit with me. Cause
I get that, but in general, what do you want to gotta do? Because most people that do that, they see it as like, oh, we're not about to just chill or just vibe in the room. At least take me out. At least do this, do that. Like, so how do you see that?
Depending on a certain time.
All right, 8 o'clock. The point is, where's the middle ground? Because y'all say y'all want niggas just be straight up and just say this and that. Whenever we do, it's a problem.
It's not.
All right, maybe not
it
you.
may be a problem with me,
but almost everybody else is a problem.
Yeah, it is.
That should be so capped.
You know how many times niggas they come up to me because I set boundaries right then and there, and I say it how it is. If you just wanna fuck, just say that. Niggas now they'll be like, yo, Shay, no bullshit. Like I'm just really trying to fuck. No, thank you. Have a nice day. I don't know what to tell you, and they're gonna keep trying. That's on you. You wanna keep trying? Go ahead. You're not gonna.
I just don't know why guys waste their time like with the whole sweet guy act shit. Just to, and then when that falls through, right? You can't get me out to dinner. You can't get me to the crib. Now you wanna tell me what it really is. Like, well, I'll eat your pussy. So it's like, how does that work? Like, I don't get it.
The good guy act. I can tell you that the good guy act. Most guys do it because they know if they act, how you said, straight up or more closer to themselves, it's not gonna happen as fast, or it's not gonna happen regardless.
It's just dumb.
So they put on a little facade to do that, and then they do that as like last desperation, like whatever.
Niggas want to drag it along.
Yeah. Like a plan.
I'm not gonna lie. I would, you know what it is. Our generation is we're horny as fuck. We have the most horniest generation ever, bro. Like it's proven that we have the most sex. Like our generation.
Like I said, I guess I'm an old head because, like I said, I stand to characters and morals. Like, if you're not looking for a relationship with someone, don't waste my time. Like, you know what I mean? Like, cause, like I'm looking for a relationship. I'm not into hookup culture. I'm not into one night standing. Like, you know what I mean? Like little things like that. So it's like when guys find the whole good guy act to try to get some coochie, shit don't work, and that shit falls through. And now you look dumb. And you wasted your time.
I don't disagree with
this. So niggas have better chances coming straight up with the vibes.
Yeah. I set boundaries so niggas know not to do that shit. You know what I mean?
So if a nigga
hold up. I'm saying, I was gonna say, so what is a nigga supposed to do to come to you then? Because no, I set boundaries, no vibes. Don't take me on no date. Like
no, I could go out on a date, but it's like just I know when someone's trying to
be genuine.
Yeah, or
be genuine about the date, not just trying to get some pussy out of it.
That's my point. Not a genuine person, so I can spot genuine people. So when I can spot when a nigga's trying to spit game into the bed, or if a nigga's trying to spit game into a relationship. No, literally. You know what I mean? Like little things like that. It comes down to another person's character.
What about the middle ground?
The middle ground, like just trying to be cool.
Spit game, just being cool.
Like I mean, I've had that before.
I'm a flirtatious girl too. So I can flirt back, but like don't expect no coochie.
And me, I can say that I don't disagree with the whole sneaky link thing. Like I like fucking, so like, but I'll fuck. I personally. I like to fuck on just one person though. I don't like to just fuck on multiple niggas.
That's up now.
Nigga. Because I know what I can bring to the table. Some niggas niggas be like, oh, you can't put me down, you can't do this, you can't do that. You'll never get a taste of this. You wanna know why? Because you're an overreaching ass nigga. So you're never gonna be able to get in here.
Wait, isn't a person that's never met you before coming to you off rips saying, yo, I would wife you? That's not an overreach?
Because you're not when you're trying to meet a woman and you're trying to make her your wife, you're not gonna say, I'm gonna make you my wife. Nigga, what?
That's what y'all want in the back of his head. Y'all want.
No, we do not.
You don't want to. Hold on. So I'm saying, a man that wants to lock you down, or you want to lock you down. You don't want their brain to be on lock you down timing off rip.
But coming to me is like, I'm trying to wife you 9 times out of 10. You're a whore ass nigga. That's not the case. You don't understand that there's niggas out here who say shit like that and be some hoe ass niggas. So when you approach me in a certain way, when you're gonna approach me, hi, my name is so and so. What's your name? Okay. I'm so and so. Da 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 da. Let the conversation flow.
No. How does that go?
Not even let's be friends. Just talk. Let the conversation flow. Niggas try too hard, and that's the problem. Just let the conversation. It's because niggas don't.
No, that's some niggas. That's some niggas. Y'all niggas is not shit. Y'all niggas put it in. Y'all niggas bro. Honestly, y'all niggas get your ass together. This is for y'all. Because we're not doing this to these women. We're not imposing. We're not forcefully cuffing these women like y'all. It's fucked up.
No, wait, no, for being real,
what they're doing out here.
let's talk about behind closed doors, though. Off your social media, off your
But I'll be wrong to cut the last
you behind closed doors, him behind closed doors, him behind closed doors, and him behind closed doors. I don't know him well enough to know behind closed doors, but I know some of you, I know some of you, and I know some of him.
Wait.
So.
How the hell? You know him too?
Yeah, I do.
Damn, you know everybody in the What the fuck? Damn, no. You know it?
Nah, how I married was wavy though.
Dead too? Like what?
Nah.
Nigga said I was wavy.
How I met her was mad wavy. Hold on.
Yeah, you mad, bro?
Alright, we'll talk about that.
We'll talk about that. Y'all know each other from another.
Alright, sorry to cut you off. Keep going.
Anyways, at the end of the day, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would never put none of y'all business out there, but I know how you act behind closed doors. I know how he acts behind closed doors, and I damn know how he acts behind closed doors. So, like, if we're obviously being real, keep it a being, right? Most of the time, y'all don't be like, oh, I just wanna fuck. Y'all don't approach girls the way y'all talking all the time.
Y'all got the whole secret agenda.
Yeah, like, y'all not, y'all don't do everything.
I break shit down, real
I break shit down. Yo, bro, there's a girl I talked to knew I wasn't trying to cuff off rip. They knew that.
Even if a woman wants straightforwardness, she doesn't want roughness. She wants things to reach to the climax. Wouldn't that be the same thing with a conversation leading up to anything sexual or vibey between
nigga, say it's a pity conversation because if you're just trying to get some coochie, just say that. I don't want no pity conversation.
But y'all just said,
What's your name? Where you're from? Hold on.
Yeah, but like, you don't get straight to the point.
Hold on. Break it down. As bro, you just said the one-nighters, the hit it and quit it, those niggas is out the picture. It's the niggas that vibe that even have a chance.
Not vibe.
Is that not true?
My panties though, not vibe to get into my panties. Vibe.
Okay, but you gotta think about it. You said say it off rip, right? And then like say it like that. You gotta think from a man's perspective to flip it. You can't just be like, I just wanna fuck. Like you gotta like.
That's disrespectful.
Yeah.
And on top of that, you gotta like. Not like set the mood, but you gotta like build into it. That's why that conversation, the actual cycle before it happens.
No, don't do all that.
Y'all like setting the mood. Y'all don't like
y'all don't like moving the set.
Even if it's just a
If you're just trying to fuck, I don't need all that. If you're just trying to fuck, my emotions, that's emotional.
I don't know.
You gotta think about it. Things like that, that's a sentimental thing.
Like you're not having.
But that's not talking about the one nighter. But we gotta get back to the vibey. Those are the niggas that's
Remind me on like set the mood and build into it, like just regular combos and having combos that.
We were talking about, you know, like a guy just like making it known that he wants to vibe. You know what I mean? Like one, I feel like there's just a certain way to go about it. Don't try to be on a relationship shit. You know what I mean? Don't try to fake like you want to be in a relationship. You know how most guys are. They do that, and it's a little bit weird because it's like if that's not what you want, why play with me like that's what you want? Because now you're steering me in the wrong direction.
True.
You know what I mean? So like that's
where I get on.
It's like high school.
Yeah, it's weird. So it's like that's like little boy shit.
Very true.
And then I you don't want to just approach a girl and tell her like, I'm just trying to fuck, because then that's disrespectful. You know what I mean? But it's like actually there's a certain way, like when you know like the playing field for you is coming off, like there may be a hit for you, then you could go in with that. But it's like I feel like you just
there was some time and place that could work.
Like, you know what I mean?
The more the straight, you know what I'm saying, the straight shot still there, but you gotta hit it at perfect timing with a 360 no scope. You gotta
smoothly go into that.
I don't fuck niggas I'm emotionally attached to. I only fuck niggas that I find attractive.
See, that's the thing though.
I only fuck niggas that
I don't know about that. I'm not.
Super real one first. Super real first. That's hot.
You might come back.
This is why. Let me tell you real quick. This is why, right? Especially as a female, you save yourself a lot of time and a lot of emotional instability, especially if you're already unstable. When you fuck a man that you're just attracted to, I have no strings attached to you. I just want to fuck. So if you want to be that sneaky link, cool. I like fucking. We're just fucking each other. But if you catch none of this on you, I never wanted that at all. So that's on you. But if I fuck a man I'm emotionally attached to and he's still not up to par like how I want him to be or how he should be, that's gonna fuck me over. Why? Because I just gave you my body. I'm gonna make love to you, not just fuck you.
I think that's making love is two different things. That's why. That's probably the reason why I don't be in the mix like that. Because, like I said, I just perceive things a little bit more differently. You know what I mean? Especially with the way I was raised and stuff like that. And I don't look down on nobody. You know what I mean? Like, I have a few girlfriends that be getting real raw. I be on the sidelines. Like, tell me everything that happened. So,
it's like Wattpad.
I just do things a little bit. Plus, I'm an emotional girl. You know what I mean? I'm looking for, a guy that could be there for me in every way, in every aspect. I don't just give my body to someone that I don't see potential in. You know what I mean? Like, little things like that. I don't know.
So, the verdict is that both sides have a lot to work on, or just men more? Leo, we gotta wrap this up.
Both sides.
Is it a heavy burden on both sides?
Yes.
Yeah, in different
I'd like to say so as well.
Yes, because some women are like I want to say too like unstable, but some women are too like, mentally unstable to the point where like they overbear their man like with all these emotions, and men, they're not emotional human beings.
That's why it comes down to you saying that you need to work on themselves.
Exactly. So when you work on yourself as a woman, you have to find security within yourself, trust within yourself, love within yourself, so that you know that when you approach this man with a problem, you don't just bring everything all at once, because a man don't know how to take that. Whoa, what the fuck you got going on? Like, girl, what's wrong with you? Like, what?
You right.
Yeah, she's right.
Honestly, sit back, take notes. You know what I'm saying? We gave y'all a lot today. But, y'all say your name again one more time. Oh, yeah, so last name, we got like 30 seconds for you. Not even.
Y'all got it.
Say your name.
DK.
Ari.
Big shit.
Z Bucks.
Unlimited.
Motherfucking Queso. And that's how we do this thing. We out here, man.
TOPIA! Yo, I appreciate you for coming.
Fuck you, little nigga.
Fuck you, bitch.
And we out.